Okay, so here we go with the Fitbit Surge. This is Fitbit's latest smartwatch. They've actually gone into that arena now. Fitness Superwatch is what they're calling it. And when you look at the back, you got your GPS tracking, continuous heart rate, smartwatch notifications, all-day activity, multi-sport, syncs wirelessly, all this good stuff. Android, iPhone, water-resistant, all that good stuff. Also has a sizing tool. Helped me out a little bit. My wrist is pretty small, but it's, you can do a little sizing tool here. Premium packaging, hard plastic there, $249 plus tax. So, I can't say enough about the packaging. They've done a great job with that. So I'm going to pull this off. Notice at the bottom here you have a, you got to pull this little plastic off. It's a little annoying. So pull that off, and then we could lift. Push that button in, pull the watch out, see what else we get in the box. Okay. All right, one thing I noticed right off the jump is it's got a proprietary USB cable, which I'm not a fan of, but we'll see. You got your USB module that you plug into your computer to sync, a couple little manuals. That's really it. I mean, for the most part, the packaging looks good. I'm going to figure out how to get this watch out. And probably just have to see what we can do with this. So, all right. It doesn't like that. Okay, so we got the watch back out. So that worked out pretty good. This is pretty thick. It's got a weird wedge shape to it, but I'll come back with some impressions and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. Take care. Hey folks, Mark Johnson, Tech Snobs, doing a full review on the Fitbit Surge. This is the latest smartwatch / fitness tracker that Fitbit has put out. And, I got mixed feelings about it. I mean, just jumping right into the review, the hardware is decent for a smartwatch. I mean, it's definitely not on one of your more visually appealing ones that I've seen, but it's definitely, it has a design that will get the job done. I mean, I don't really like it all so much. It's really kind of uneven as far as how it's the weight and so forth, but I definitely say putting it on my wrist, it doesn't feel all that bad. With that being said, looking at the hardware, on the back you have the heart rate monitor. There's the USB charging port, which, there is no cradle like I've seen with a lot of other watches, but it is proprietary. So that's what the proprietary connector looks like. So it is a proprietary connector. You also have on the sides of it, you have buttons as well. You have an action button, and then you have a select button. And then, of course, the screen's a touch screen, and then you have the home button here. With that being said, it's like this watch / fitness tracker, it does what it's supposed to do well. I think the main perk of this, comparing this to any other smartwatch out there or fitness tracker, is number one, it has a screen, and number two, you do not need a phone with it. So with that being said, it does have GPS. You can get all these exercise and stats on it. Like I said, it's got a lot of those nice things that you'll see in some of the other watches out there. So I think that the touchscreen works reasonably well. You can use this watch also to read some text messages. You can use it to control your music. But, honestly, with all that being said, I've seen better, smartwatches executed. And what I mean by that is, like, even Fitbit themselves, they have the Charge HR, which is $100 less than this. And then when I look at this one, I really can't help but look at some of the other ones that Samsung offers. And the reason why I bring Samsung up is because, like, when I look at something like the Gear 2, you're looking at a smartwatch that I could do a lot more. You can do crazy apps. You can do, even if you never use it, but it's got GPS. You can stream music to it. It just does more for the same price or less. Looking at the Gear Fit, it's a lot more visually appealing. They all have heart rate monitors and so forth. They got ugly cradles to charge. And this one, when I look at it compared to the Gear S, which is literally a phone in itself because it has its own SIM card and it does all this other stuff, I mean, this one itself was $299. I mean, it even has the Nike Running app built right in, and it just syncs right up. I can stream music from the web. So when I'm comparing it, it's hard for me to kind of separate the Fitbit from all the other competitors out there. I will say, out of the other Samsung watches, you can use the Gear S without a phone, even though it will limit it, but you can use it without one. So let's be honest, the Gear S is humongous, but they're both pretty unwieldy to wear in a lot of ways. But like, I wouldn't sleep with either one of these on, even though they have those sleep tracking functions. So overall, I give the Fitbit Surge, if you're into fitness tracking, I'd probably say it's about a 6 out of 10 for me. I really don't recommend buying this for $250. I mean, maybe if it was, $199, maybe I'd say $175, somewhere around that. But to pay $249 for this, and then I've also heard reports of this material giving people rashes again. I really just can't, recommend it for that price point. So there you have it. It's full review on the Fitbit Surge. I definitely say try it out, see if you like it. But for me, like I said, I'll wait to see what other products Samsung and Apple comes out with this year before I finally stick with one. So thanks for watching, folks. Be sure to check out the site, tech-snobs.com, for more coverage. Take care.